In the far reaches of the Alaskan wilderness, where the aurora borealis dances across the sky with ethereal grace, there lies a shrouded mystery that has perplexed both locals and researchers for decades. Mount Hayes, the highest peak in the eastern Alaska range, has become an enigmatic centerpiece for numerous UFO sightings and the speculative legend of an extraterrestrial base hidden within its formidable embrace. The narrative of UFOs in Alaska is not a recent phenomenon. It is woven into the very fabric of local folklore and tales passed down through generations. However, the chronicles took a definitive turn toward the otherworldly in the mid-20th century, when the state became a strategic military vantage point during the Cold War. It was during this era of heightened vigilance that the reports of unidentified flying objects began to surface with startling frequency. One of the most compelling sightings occurred in the late 1980s, when a Japanese Airlines cargo flight was en route to Anchorage. The aircraft's crew reported being followed by a pair of massive, silent, and unidentified aircraft, exhibiting capabilities far beyond the technology of the time. The incident was corroborated by radar signatures that puzzled the air traffic controllers, suggesting that what the crew witnessed was not merely a trick of the light or an optical illusion, but a tangible presence in the skies above Alaska. This incident, among others, fueled speculation about Mount Hayes being the nexus of extraterrestrial activity. The mountain itself is remote, largely inaccessible, and shrouded in an almost permanent cloak of fog and snow, making it the perfect canvas for speculative tales. Some have ventured to suggest that within its core lies a base, a haven for UFOs to hide from human eyes, a place where they can observe us just as we strive to observe them. The lore speaks of disappearances too. Hunters, hikers, and even seasoned mountaineers vanishing without a trace. Search and rescue missions have often ended in frustration and more questions than answers. Whispers among the search teams speak of odd electromagnetic anomalies, compasses spinning wildly, and radios filled with static as they near certain areas of the mountain, as if the very earth itself were conspiring to keep a secret. These stories, while lacking in concrete evidence, are rich in the kind of detail that fuels the human imagination. They paint a picture of clandestine meetings, of military officials and shadowy figures cloaked not only in the darkness of the Alaskan nights, but in the secrecy of their endeavors. They tell of lights that zigzag across the sky, defying the known laws of physics, and of silent, watchful sentinels that hover over the peaks before disappearing into the mountain's heart. What if these tales hold a kernel of truth? Could it be that Mount Hayes is indeed a sanctuary for the unknown, a threshold between our world and another? Or is it simply a monument to the enduring allure of the unknown, a symbol of all that remains unexplained in our universe? In the absence of definitive proof, the Alaskan UFO enigma, with Mount Hayes at its core, remains a tantalizing mystery, a siren call to those who look to the stars and wonder. Whether a base exists within the mountain's depths or it's merely a natural wonder surrounded by human mythos, Mount Hayes stands as a beacon for the curious and the brave, inviting them to explore not just the wilderness of Alaska, but the limitless bounds of their imagination.